tackle the subject of the everyday life in Flensburg. First things first, as I said in the first video, I was in a commodity with 6 other exchange students. So Alex, Maëlys and Eva, who are from France, Viola and Sam, who are from Italy, and Mafalda, who is from Portugal. So the mainly spoken language at home was English. We were very lucky because we got along very well. The French girls were my squad for all my Erasmus experience, but I got along very well with the other girls too. So the atmosphere at home was very joyful and we got very talkative at times. I would say that the cultural differences did not appear until the 3rd month. So Sam, Mafalda and Viola were a lot more outgoing than us French girls were, and they took the time abroad to party, which is totally fine, but they became more loose with the schedule of the house, and us French girls kept the same schedule. We discussed it all together and it was totally fine, but I learned that we appeared very strict to them, so I learned that French people appear strict to other people. This little example among plenty more shows that the Erasmus experience made me learn a lot about myself, how I live, and how my perception of life is constructed by my country's culture. Other than that, I have to say that I got very lucky with my flatmates and with the commodity, which was close to the city center, the university and the grocery stores. Speaking of groceries, I have to say that they are cheaper than in France, especially regarding the meats, but the German grocery store offer a lot of variety of vegan and vegetarian food, which is very convenient. It's very pleasant to live there. It's a small city, but you can find everything, especially in the shopping street, whose architecture is very beautiful, and the residential areas around the city center are quite beautiful, so you can always wander here. Of course, as Flensburg is next to the shore, there is a beautiful harbor when you can find bars and restaurants. You can easily go to the beaches in Flensburg, and one of them is close to the Danish border, which you can cross at any time, every day if you want. So I really recommend you hike from Ostebad to Denmark because the landscape is just beautiful and it's an easy hike. But I really discovered the city through my runs. I ran 160 kilometers around Flensburg when I filmed this video, so it's safe to say that I know the city pretty well. So I have to say that the city is well adapted to a practice of a sport, but you have to be aware of the fact that the city is pretty hilly, surprisingly hilly, but otherwise my runs there are always present, and the pedestrians are really keen to make your runs easier and let you pass with a smile. If you are a sports person but no runner, you can still easily register to the sports center of the university or get a membership at the Unity. With Eva, we registered for the volleyball course, which we followed all semester, and it was a really good way to get some sports and to practice German as we were playing with all German students. Overall, I really think that this specific city made my Erasmus better, because it had every element I needed to call Flensburg my home, even for a short amount of time. So I really hope that your host city will have the same effect on you. And this concludes the part of Flensburg, and then we'll tackle the subject of the trips.